welcome back to the Man United fan stand. Jose Mourinho has bloody sucked us all in. It was Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 0. I mean, look, Mourinho has bloody sucked us all into this bloody ridiculous. He sucked us into this bloody ridiculous hole. Why hasn't the guy left? I mean, the guy's not going to get sacked for this. And people who went to that game today bloody deserve a massive apology because that was a joke. I mean, look, they're not going to get one. They're going to get no apology whatsoever though. But I'm telling you, it's some kind of joke at Manchester United. Look, today we were nothing. We were absolutely nothing. I mean, look, it just doesn't seem right. I mean, look, we're Manchester United, and today we went out there, we played like a bloody whole load of hooligans. I mean, look, we're meant to be a Manchester United side, and today it just did not seem right. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Playing against Crystal Palace, they come on the attack, we track back. Our tactics are a joke at this club. I mean, all we can say is Jose Mourinho out, and I'm lost for words after that stupid performance because it's actually unbelievable. I mean, look, we're meant to be a Manchester United side, and look, we went out there, we just seemed like a bloody Sunderland side because look. Playing like how Manchester United did today was utter boring, utter shambles today. I mean, who was our best player? I mean, look, Lukaku couldn't shoot. Juan Mata hardly did anything. Rashford should have been starting in the first place. I mean, Jesse Lingard did absolutely nothing. Lingard had a load of shots that were blocked as well, though, which it was just ridiculous. I mean, how many shots were blocked? Matic had one that was blocked. And then we had quite a few chances, which we just decided to waste. I mean, it's some kind of joke. We are meant to be Manchester United, and it just didn't seem right watching this Manchester United side. I mean, just running away from the ball. I mean, that's the normal Manchester United defence for you guys, though. It's the normal defence for everyone. But I think Mourinho's just got to go because we're not going to get what we want with this man at Manchester United. Nothing's going to go our way with Jose Mourinho at this as Manchester United manager, because today it just simply wasn't right, and Jose Mourinho has to be changing stuff. But today it just seemed like he didn't care, and it's time to actually let the pig go because he's a really frustrating manager who we just can't rely on to get the win. And it's just time to say bye to stupid old Jose Mourinho. But look, Mourinho's not going anywhere. I said it in the preview as well yesterday. Mourinho's going nowhere if we lose this match. Or draw though, because look, we definitely know he's not going anywhere because we draw. Because we drew to them. We know, and we know that the Glazers just they don't sack managers even if it's just a bloody draw. I mean, I find it some kind of joke. It's like they're bloody having a laugh because we need some Alex Ferguson side back because right now the players don't want to play and it's just absolutely ridiculous. It's appalling. We're Manchester United and we go out there just run away from the ball, and we can't we just can't tuck away our chances because we got bloody Lukaku playing. Well, we need a new striker in January because it's absolutely appalling. Lukaku's appalling. He can do nothing at Manchester United. I mean, our defence were actually all right today, to be honest with you. I mean, for me, my man of the match for Manchester United was probably Darmian. He was there. He was probably our best defender today, in my opinion. And, but the way we played today just has to stop. And, we just need to put Mourinho out of his misery. We need to put this whole team out of their misery. They need to get into training and they bloody need to get working because it just didn't seem like they turned up today. They were all bloody half asleep and they literally couldn't shoot, and it's so poor. Another draw at Old Trafford as well, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I think Mourinho's he's definitely going to stay. We got Young Boys on Tuesday, which I think we will beat Young Boys, but you can't beat Mourinho in. We lost to Manchester City 3-1 and we draw to Crystal Palace 0-0. And they're even a worse side than Manchester City, and we just go on and then City, Liverpool, they're just going to continue climbing. their way up the table, and we're literally going our way down the table. 8th bloody place, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. So, I mean, there's got to be changes at Manchester United, and no one is happy with that. I mean, no attacking. I mean, second half I noticed an improvement in our attacking, but, first half we were sat back and that just wasted a bit of time. Again, look, we are a second half team. We did play attacking football, but, the attacking football was not great one bit. It wasn't bloody great. And, that's why there really has to be an improvement in Manchester United, because, our attacking football is just absolutely ridiculous. And they got nothing out of today's game. What did they get out of it? 1 point. 1 bloody point. It's not good enough just getting the 1 point every match. It's just a joke. I mean, look, we are Manchester United, and, no one's seeing what they want to see now, though. And, I feel like crying after that, because it's just painful watching this Manchester United side. It really, really is. It's like getting caught in the traffic jam. It's that bloody painful, to be honest with you. But, we've literally, we can't move up the table. I mean, it is like we are stuck in the traffic jam, because we can't move up. But City, Liverpool, they're staying where they are, obviously, because, they just win the matches. I mean, they're just going to keep on getting points. And, I mean, how many points are we going to drop? We've dropped loads and loads of points. I mean, look, this is like our 12th game of the season also. How many points are we actually dropping? We've dropped loads of points, and it's a joke. We keep on dropping we just keep on dropping points, and it's just not on. We've dropped loads of points this season. Right. So we're now on 21 points, and we don't seem anywhere near getting that top 4. We had a chance to finish 6th today, and we did not take our chance. So it's just so disappointing, so disappointing, and I just don't understand. I don't understand with what's going on at Manchester United. This club is a joke. I'm telling you, they're all a joke, because look, we are meant to be Manchester United. They ran around like a load of hooligans today, and no Manchester United fan can be happy going out of that. I'm not taking that 1 point. You can't take a 1 point for that. We missed out on a lot today. We really did. And no Manchester United fan can be that deluded and take that. Oh right, we're 7th place now, but we've got a game in hand on Bournemouth now. And Bournemouth are playing Arsenal tomorrow. We need to hope that they lose that, but we are 7th, so we did go up. But, it's still, I'm still not happy. You can't take that. We had a chance to get 6th. We could have taken over Everton, and today we would have been 1 point behind Arsenal if we won that today. We would have been 1 point behind them, so we could have been 5th if Arsenal lost. So, yeah, we had a chance to climb up the table. That was a chance to try and get top 4. It was totally ruined from us, though. We literally ruined it today, and it's just ridiculous. We had a chance, but we just didn't take our chance to really move as far as we could up the table. It's just totally appalling for Manchester United. It's just not right, and it's just another boring match. And to be honest with you, that was boring. That really was a boring match. And look, we just can't have it to Manchester United. It was boring, a really, really boring game, and it's just getting boring now. Just coming out with loses or draws. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, and we literally just can't lose matches. We have to win the rest of our games, otherwise we are done. And look, we are going to lose again this season. We are going to lose again. We are going to draw again. But I think we are going to win again. But it's just simply not right at Manchester United right now, and I think the only way to solve problems is to sack Jose Mourinho, because the guy doesn't have a clue what he's doing at the club. He is literally clueless, and he has lost the plot at Manchester United. He really has lost the plot. But why can't he just resign? Mourinho isn't going to resign. He really isn't. But, he's just making the players run away from the ball. But eventually they managed to clear it, though. But, as soon as we were attacking, we had an attack. So we had a corner once. And then, that was taken. Crystal Palace win the ball back. And then about 30 seconds later or so, Crystal Palace can literally run it all the way up the field. And then we clear it and give them a corner. As soon as we attacked Crystal Palace, they were really good in their defence. They actually did stuff with the ball when they had it. We did nothing with the ball. We were there bloody passing back the whole time, which was absolutely ridiculous because there's no bloody point because we're not going to get anything out of passing back the whole time. I mean, that is part of Mourinho's plan. It's part of his tactics to just go on and pass back. But it doesn't work in Manchester United. So we knew that we would part the bus as soon as we got Jose Mourinho. And he just can't be backed anymore. He just hasn't got the power to be a Manchester United manager. We can't back him. If you are Mourinho and you are not a Manchester United fan, you're not a proper Manchester United fan if you back Mourinho, because you cannot back this idiot. You can't back the guy because he's a total joke. He's so negative. He's done nothing for this Manchester United team. He had the chance. It was Crystal Palace today. You had the chance to try and keep your job. He didn't do it. But he isn't getting sacked, so he doesn't need to worry. Because there's no chance he's getting sacked. There's probably like 5% out of 100 Mourinho's getting sacked. That is not much. He isn't getting sacked. But he has to. He has to get sacked. Because, he's sucking the life out of all the team. And, he's got the style wrong. The team was wrong today. Jesse Lingard playing, I don't have a clue what's gone on with that idiot, though. He's just been absolutely appalling. I mean, look, Lukaku can do nothing. Get active in January. We missed out on signings in the summer. Mourinho couldn't be bothered sat on his arse, just on his desk. Ed Woodward has to take some responsibility. The Glazers have to take some responsibility as well by sacking the guy. He's sack this geezer now. Bloody sack him. Because, he isn't a Manchester United manager, and, we can't just put up with this rubbish. We can't continue putting up with all of it, because, he is literally clueless. He don't have a clue what he's doing. I mean, our players now, they just don't want to play under him, and, look, that is a real sign. Our players are just there, they just really just don't want to play under Jose Mourinho anymore, and all I'm saying is that it is absolutely ridiculous that they just don't want to play under Jose Mourinho, and it is absolutely ridiculous. So that just makes matters a lot worse if the players don't want to play under Jose Mourinho and we're not getting what we want from the players. It's just a total joke. So it does make matters worse. You've got to say, it really does make matters a lot worse to Manchester United. I mean, look, the reason why, the players are clueless, and they don't want to play. The ball's clueless. They don't know what they're doing. Ed Woodward's not motivated to really, be. He's not motivated to just, do his job. Mourinho's not motivated to do his job. The ball aren't doing the right thing, and Jose Mourinho just doesn't. And Jose Mourinho's there, who just doesn't care, and the players can't play because they look. The players are just messed up. We can't continue with this rubbish. We really can't, because this Manchester United team are an absolute joke. They are a joke, and Jose Mourinho really does have to just buck up his ideas. I mean, he can't be here for the young boys match though. But look, he's going to be here for the bloody young boys match. So look, all we need to do is get the idiot out of Manchester United, because he's an absolute joke and he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, and there he is having his press conference now. I mean, who is he going to blame for this? I really bloody want to hear. Who is he going to blame for this rubbish that happened today? Who is he going to blame? Because I think there is only one man to blame. Him. He's the one that's got to take responsibility. No one can say it's not Mourinho's fault. He's the one that tells the players to play their tactic. I mean, I say this on every single after-match reaction. He's the one that tells them. He's the guy that just tells them to just, play. To just play this rubbish football and stuff. And It's just ridiculous. I mean, look, with Manchester United, and it's just ridiculous. He should be negative. He's just going to continue putting all our players down, and that is part of it. He's putting players down. The players just won't want to play under him because he's causing lots of problems at Manchester United. Because he puts players down. It does wreck their confidence and everything. And, that's a problem at Manchester United. But he's the one that bloody tells them to just sit back and tells them to just be a second half team. Because that is what we are right now. We are a second half team, and, that is not what we want to be. We want to be a Manchester United. We want to be known as Manchester United, not second half FC. So, and, we don't want to be known as part of us FC, Jose Mourinho FC. We don't want to be called that. We want to be Manchester United. And right now we just don't seem like Manchester United. And, we just want to play the Alex Ferguson way again, and right now we're not playing the Fergie way. We're playing the bloody Jose Mourinho way, and we just can't deal with a defensive manager at Manchester United. So and he isn't getting sacked though. That is the thing that we do all know at Manchester United, is that Jose Mourinho isn't going to budge from Manchester United. He's not going to get off his fat arse, and he's the idiot's going absolutely nowhere. So, it's just really, really disappointing with what's going on at Manchester United, and hopefully Manchester United can just make some kind of change. Jose Mourinho has to change Manchester United, because it's not right. It really is not right. So, Jose Mourinho just sucked everyone into this stupid hole again, and it's just going to continue. It's going to just continue. Bloody hell, please bloody change something at Manchester United, because it's not right. It's not right with what's going on at Manchester United. And, look, please just make a change, Jose. Just bloody make a change. I mean, he's got to stop changing. He's just got to stop changing this Manchester United side. He's just simply got to stop making changes, because we just can't afford for him to just keep on. He's gonna keep on switching this Manchester United side that we literally can't afford. We can't afford for this Manchester United team to just keep on changing, because that's a problem, because the players just don't really know each other that well. I mean, that's something that's been lacking ever since Mourinho's came. It happened in his first season, last season, and it's just continuing into this third season, syndrome season. And it's just something that we just can't deal with at Manchester United. I mean, you've got to rant about this. But, it's just absolutely ridiculous. If you want to do a fan cam, Skype King Ols, if you want to do a fan cam. But, it's just totally disappointing. I can't stop going on about how poor it is, just, running away from the ball the whole time. Just our attacks, at the end of the day, our attacks come down to absolutely nothing. And, that is just the thing that is really annoying. And, I am literally just lost for words in that performance. I mean, all I can put that performance... I can just put this... I've got 2 words. Sack Mourinho, because the idiot's got to go. He's there. He does nothing for this Manchester United team, though. He does absolutely nothing. Just playing defensive, though. I mean, if you look at Paul Pogba, I don't have a clue what Paul Pogba was doing at Manchester United today, though. I think we should have played Valencia, because if you look at Valencia, he's one of those players who can run the ball up the field. Well, it didn't happen today, and I think we have been missing Valencia. I don't know why we decided to play Darmian, even though he did have quite a good performance today, in my opinion. But it's just not on. It really isn't. I mean, Paul Pogba not at his best. Matic just can't play football. He literally just can't put his boots on. He's a joke. Look. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Mata just had a bad performance today. Hopefully he can improve, but there was literally no attacker that did the job right today, and it's just absolutely appalling. It's just ridiculous just watching Manchester United fail the whole time and just witnessing the players not perform very well. I think De Gea did. De Gea made quite a few good saves today. He did save us at times, which is good. And if we didn't have De Gea, we could have actually lost at about 2-0 or something. Because again, they leave it all to David De Gea. Our defence, they do rely on David De Gea quite a bit, in my opinion, which is really annoying. And we just can't have it to Manchester United. We really just can't have it. We can't handle it to Manchester United. And look, it's got to be time up for Jose Mourinho, though. It really has. Rashford and I think Rashford's got to be starting. But Lukaku, he can't shoot. Lukaku had chances in the box. The thing is with Lukaku, he can't bloody shoot. And, we need a striker who can actually shoot. Lukaku did nothing for Manchester United. Absolutely nothing. So Mourinho out. Get Mourinho out. Get active in January. Because, look, we just got to say, we should have got signings in January. I think that we really did miss out on that, but he's just always swapping this Manchester United side around, which I just find absolutely ridiculous and pointless. You can't be doing it. But, we are meant to be Manchester United. Should Fred have played? I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. Fred could have made a difference in that centre midfield, because we were definitely lacking in the centre midfield. I mean, today we were probably lacking everywhere. And, we were lacking in our defence. We were lacking up front. We were lacking up front to defence, to be honest with you, and it can't continue. We were just lacking everywhere, just like the Manchester City game, and it can't continue. It's an absolute. It was shambles today. It was an absolute bloody joke, and it's just another boring match for Manchester United. And we're just there, we're no entertaining side. We just put on such a boring performance. Look, we saw another one of those today. We saw another one of those boring performances from Manchester United again, which is just absolutely appalling and ridiculous. So please, Mourinho, change Manchester United, because he's not making any changes at this club. Look, the only changes the guy's making is in the side. He just can't keep the team the same, because look, there's problems in every side that he puts out, though he literally just can't do anything right. He can't put something that he can't do. He literally just can't play Bailey. It's simple. Why can't you play Bailey? But today I think that we definitely were lacking up front. I think if we had Rashford starting, we could have actually got some goals. But Rashford came on for like the last 9 minutes or so that's why we were lacking. And Rashford does take a while to really get settled. That is a thing with Marcus Rashford. He does take a while to get settled onto the field. Sanchez did absolutely nothing. There was literally no point of playing him, because he's an absolute joke. So there really there's got to be changes at Manchester United, because it's just getting boring watching us draw, lose every week in, week out. And we just want to get a winning feeling back. And we're not getting what we want right now at Manchester United. And the only way that we can get what we want is getting Zidane, sacking Jose Mourinho. Because the guy absolutely is deluded at Manchester United right now. He's deluded with his decisions. He makes wrong decisions at Manchester United. He just doesn't have a clue what he's doing at this club. He really doesn't. So he just has to go. So yeah, there will be fan cams tonight. So yeah, let's see. Right, I'm going to do my player ratings. So, in goal, David De Gea. As I said earlier in the stream, De Gea saved us quite a few times. I'm going to give David De Gea probably a 7 today. He didn't have overly much to do, as the defence were quite solid today. They did keep Zaha out and stuff, but most of the time in the first half, Crystal Palace did kind of scuff their chances. I mean, that's exactly what Lukaku was doing. He either hit them, Hesney made quite a simple save, or quite a good save, or he just scuffed them over the bar. Jesse Lingard's shots were literally blocked. I mean, most of the shots that we probably took were probably blocked and stuff, which was absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna give David De Gea a 7. Darmian on the left. For me, he was probably my man of the match for Manchester United. I'm gonna give Darmian a 7.5 because he was quite a solid defender today. He did what he was meant to do and stuff. So yeah. Chris Smalling. Well, Chris Smalling was one of them who literally, he kind of did let them dribble through him and stuff, which was a bit annoying. But he was a better player than usual though. He put on a better performance than he usually does. So that is something that he does have to be proud of. So yes, but I'm gonna have to probably give him a 6. No, not 6. 5.5. I'm gonna give Smalling. Victor Lindelof. Actually, no. I'm giving Smalling a 6. Victor Lindelof. I'm probably gonna give Lindelof a 6 as well. Again, he was quite solid, but at times, it did fall apart a bit. Ashley Young. I didn't really see much of him, so I'm gonna give Ashley Young probably a 5.5, as I didn't see that much of Ashley Young. He wasn't really getting that active. Jesse Lingard, he's playing in the centre midfield at the end, which was absolutely ridiculous. That is probably why that is probably part of why Lingard was lacking. Mata was on the left and Martial was on the bloody right. So I'm gonna give Lingard probably a 5.5. As I just didn't see enough of Lingard. I just didn't think he was good enough, and half of his shots were blocked. So yeah, Nemanja Matic was appalling. I don't have a clue what he was doing. He's running around like a bloody hooligan. 5.5 for Nemanja Matic. He did nothing for this Manchester United side today. He did absolutely nothing one bit. Absolutely nothing. He was appalling today. Absolutely appalling. I'm going to give Paul Pogba probably a 6. He wasn't that good. And, we got to see better out of Paul Pogba. I mean, we've got better out of him since last season. But this season, Paul Pogba, he still has been lacking quite a bit, though. One matter, he was playing on the left, which, you can't be playing on the left. I mean, Darmian was playing literally on the left as well. But, so yeah, I'm gonna give Mata probably. I'm gonna give Mata a 6. He still wasn't that good, to be honest with you. But he just didn't put on that much of a performance today. I didn't see much of him either. He wasn't really, he did get in an attack a bit. Anyway, Lukaku. Oh, for God's sake. 5.5 for Lukaku. He did nothing for Manchester United. He kept on scuffing his shots. I don't have a clue what the idiot did today. He did nothing for this Manchester United side. He doesn't care. He has no passion anymore for Manchester United. So the guy has to go because he's an absolute joke. And then we've got Martial. Martial played alright. He was there getting in attacks and stuff. You could tell Martial was trying. I'm probably going to give Martial a 6.5. He probably was one of our best attackers. As he was there, trying to, he was the main guy probably setting up our attacks, to be honest with you. Yeah, Martial was definitely the main one really going on and, setting up our attacks. So, yes. Alexis Sanchez came on in the 68th minute. And Sanchez, what did the idiot do? He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. So he was on for the last 22 minutes. I'm gonna give Sanchez a 5.5 as well because he did nothing. Rafa came on for half an hour, and I did not see much of him. And, he shouldn't take bloody half an hour to settle into a match. Look, it's unbelievable. How did he take that long to settle in? Half an hour! I mean, that's not right for Marcus Rashford, though. It's not bloody right for Rashford. It really isn't. It's just an absolute joke. Not right. Marouane Fellaini came on in the 60th minute as well. What the? Wait, I didn't rate Rashford. I'm going to rate Rashford a 5.5 as well. Marouane Fellaini, he did nothing. I saw nothing of him. I'm going to give him a 5.5. Fellaini did bloody nothing for Manchester United today. It's an absolute joke. And anyway, so that's the end of the player ratings. But, you know, all I can say is that we have to get Jose Mourinho out because he's there just making the side just look awkward. It's just awkward watching Manchester United now because Jose Mourinho is manager of Manchester United and he's literally messed this whole club up. He really, really has. And we really just can't put up with this rubbish anymore, Manchester United. So, Mourinho out. He's got to get sacked in the morning. Sack bloody Mourinho in the morning. But the guy is not leaving. He isn't leaving Manchester United. No, they're never going to sack him because the Glazers are clueless. Mourinho's clueless. Get him out! So, anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching the video of the Man United fans. Done absolutely unbelievable. Thanks for watching.